pitch coming your way next. Ready to go? Yeah, the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's one down. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. This one in the air, center field. Mullins makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped. Nimmo going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back in the Bronx, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Fouled off down the right side. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Makes the catch for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Juan Soto. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Man at second. That
1-2.
The zone. Now 1-2. And
ball.
There's a ball. Next
ball.
pitch is downstairs.
Full count.
Base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Brandon Nimmo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Hard
Fastball
ball.
the inside corner for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a base hit on a line. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early,
1-0.
squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. And now it's Mark Vientos.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Check swing called
No
strike.
balls. 1 strike.
Ball there. Alonso, the lead runner, out at second. Nimmo at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium, top of the second. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Busch throws right, bats left. 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019.
1-1.
The 1-1. There's
high.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and there's 1 away. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
One out, base is empty. And
3.
To miss. 2 down. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Swings through that one.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just he's settling in.
0-2.
Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
High fly ball out into left center field. Nimmo makes the catch, and that is back in the Bronx. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Shota back to work. Up the middle, Swanson gets it to first.
Out.
Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. Inside.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. Swings through that.
I wouldn't throw him another break.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. And that's down, a base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
In the dirt. On the ground, right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. And now here is Ian Happ. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So
no
nice
balls.
Job to use
One
that
strike.
big hole and get himself a hit.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
With 2 strikes,
no
may
balls.
see some
2
movement
strikes.
over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball.
That's off the mark. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball.
Man,
2
oh,
strikes.
Man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. This is Willie Castro. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Big swing and a miss.
Double play
0-2.
situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Back to the top of the lineup. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Struck out swinging his first time. That one right inside almost got him. Foul ball there. Happ off of first with 2 away. Now one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way.
2-1.
And that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
2-2.
Goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it.
No
Guess
strikes.
who? Willie Mays in 1958.
The 1-0. Castro. Lindor retired.
He's out.
And now it's Juan Soto. Right side, hard hit. In time to Bush.
He's out.
They get the out on Soto. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swanson fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's Kyle Tucker.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And
1-0.
that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his
1-1.
arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now Seiya Suzuki. Fly to left his first time. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0. Back to the mound. He's got it. Slings to first.
Out.
2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. 0 for 1. Popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fastball first.
He may have not liked those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that is that. Bottom 4, now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And
Ball.
1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Starling Marte up to hit. That's
Ball.
outside. And that is
1-0.
ball 1. Missed
Ball 2.
inside with the curve.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, put himself in a really good spot.
That
Hard,
gets the corner.
2.
Nimmo gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep.
Ball.
That one way inside. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. In the dirt.
On the tag, he's out.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
And
Ball
there's a
2.
And that's a base hit. Marte around third. The throw in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Ball 1.
Next
Ball.
pitch is outside. Man at first, one away. Off
Ball
the mark
3.
there. 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swings
2.
through that one for strike 2.
3-1
Full count.
Saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Line drive. Come on.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Ronnie Mauricio now. A switch hitter batting right. And the
1-0.
first offering is not close. In the dirt. Stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with two away.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Francisco Lindor. On the ground.
Got him right there.
That
He's
ends
out.
the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Swanson digs in. Senga back to work. Up and
1-0.
in, ball one.
You know, these Cubs, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one
Hi.
base runner to this point, and it's not exactly
One ball,
early anymore.
one strike.
They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but
Hi,
it just
two.
hasn't happened for them yet.
1-2.
Kicks and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Nico Horner. Fly to left his first time.
Strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a
0-1.
row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
In the air out to center.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one
No
was able to
balls.
get to
One
it.
strike.
Happ batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Ball.
And that one is inside ball one. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015.
Inside.
He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but
Ball
a
three.
guy in 2022. What a year, Chris.
3
Both
balls,
an all-star
one strike.
and a Gold Glover. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is out of here. A massive home run. And it ties it up. It's 2-2. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Next
Ball
offering
one.
Upstairs.
Well, he missed badly
One
with
ball,
that 0-2
two
fastball.
strikes.
Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that
Hi,
pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Willie Castro getting ready to hit. And that is out of play. Castro, an all-star a season ago, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. He's there. It's a 2-out double. Around second now, going for 3. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. First pitch just misses. He was right there, strike one.
1-1.
At second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Definitely got the pitch inside. Happ is open.
And
Yes.
a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Back in New York. Juan Soto now.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Corner. Whips it to first.
Out.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 1 for 2. Tucker pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Brandon Nimmo. That's strike one.
Oh, he's got to be
No
pretty proud
balls,
of this
one
outing
strike.
so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they slide in front in the sixth. It's 3-2. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. That
Ball.
one missed.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And that one fouled off.
Oh, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Ball 1, no strikes. Singy 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
That one misses. Ball 3.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store
That's
the
a
next
ball.
day,
Take your
he
base.
looked at me, said, you're trying to put me out of business, aren't you? And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Edwin Diaz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swanson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. So did Super Joe
No balls.
give you
2
2
strikes.
suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Some high cheese for strike 3. So here's Horner now.
High.
Busch, the runner at first.
No
with
balls.
2 gone.
1 strike. Hard. 2. 0-2.
And the 0-2.
Hard.
Swing and a miss. Strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Starling Marte. Breaking ball inside. 1-0.
1 ball. No strikes.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Gets a piece and stays alive. sliding, and he grabs it. So up next, Mark Vientos. On the corner for a strike. The Cubbies up by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. The 0-2. Tucker really on his horse.
That's foul.
Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Foul.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that chance handled. Now the throw to first on the run. And he'll be safe at first.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And here is Cedric Mullins. That
Ball
one off
one.
the mark, and that's ball one.
1-0.
One-run game, one out, one on. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A two-run homer, and they take the lead. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Yeah, that's fouled off.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 outs.
Ball.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Not
2-2.
close with that one. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Out. Some high cheese for strike 3. Top of inning number 7. Ian Happ up to hit. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Now he breaks his bat. Throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Line drive. Mullins makes the grab. 2 down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Castro, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And a foul ball. 1-run lead. Inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now it's Frankie Lindor. delivers the pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Castro sends it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Soto
That's a ball.
Stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. 1 for 3.
Foul ball.
And
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. That one
2-2.
not close. 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's
Ball.
off the inside corner. Full count.
Full
now.
count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Castro. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. So a man at first. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Hit on the ground to the right side. Boots it. Gets off a throw.
Nope,
He
safe.
beats the throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Starling Marte.
Ball.
Ball 1. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Nicely
Get out
done
of
for
there.
the out. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Diaz back to work.
Aye.
Swing and a miss at 99
No
miles
balls,
an hour.
1
It's
strike.
good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-4. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Fought off foul. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this
Hee-haw.
one. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's strike 2. Cuts
Hey.
and misses. It's a strikeout. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch. And he
Ha.
swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No balls,
Diaz,
1 strike.
30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round
2.
pick. 2012.
0-2.
9-4. Swing
Hey, hi,
and a miss.
3.
Struck him out. fifth strikeout on the hill. Back in the Bronx, on to the bottom of the eighth. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Corner. Tosses to first.
Out.
Leadoff man is out here in the eighth. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He's already homered in this game. Swing and
High.
miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Ball one
one.
there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side, Horner. In plenty of
Out.
time to first, and that quickly 2 away. Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set to start the ninth in this one. Dansby Swanson stands in. Swings
That's a
through that
strike.
one for strike one.
Just amazing to me.
No
how many
balls,
closers
1
and
strike.
back-end relievers just throw absolute
Ball.
gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
1-1.
That
Ball.
one almost got him.
Hey. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fans
Hey,
another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball,
Just
no.
missed.
1-0.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Ripped on a line. Reaching down. Dash. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring
Ball.
position. But that's just one of those hang with thems.
2 outs. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
That
Ball
one
3.
missing inside. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a
High.
miss.
2.
How do you do?
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got
High.
him
3.
looking as the fastball runs back over the. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. And fouled off. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy
No
on
balls,
that fastball.
2
Great
strikes.
job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it.
1-2.
On the next pitch, can't catch up.
That's
High.
a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. 1 for 4 with a double. And And it finds its way through for a hit.
Waste no time there. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Ball one.
Inside, and it's 1-0.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And that is the third out of the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. On to extra innings. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Swung on, belted. Mullins on his horse.
Time. That's a ground rule double.
That's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. Willie Castro, the next Cub to hit. Here's a rocket out to left. Right there to make the grab. One down. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's already homered here in this one. Tyler Rogers takes over on the mound.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, strike one is so
0-1.
critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Ripped on the ground to second. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Kyle Tucker will hit next. Foul ball there.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next offering is fouled back.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Puts a bunt down. Alonso. And a run scores from third thanks to the infield single. Runners at the corners here, one away. Suzuki digs in now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mullins sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across and they take a 3-run lead. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. There's a swing and a drive. And this one looks like trouble. Tucker scores. And they're up by 4.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back here in New York, we're in extras here. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. That gets the zone, and that's strike 1. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So now the DH spot, Starling Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Gone! So up next for New York. Sliced hard but foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. In the air, right field.
That's a foul ball.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Tucker hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So last chance for the Mets. Next to hit, Cedric Mullins. Hard hit right side. And that'll do it.
That's an out.
Final score. Inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Getting the nod on the mound, Kevin Gausman.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And a swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. The tag, and they got him down going for two. Here's Adley Rutschman. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
One out, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. that one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One out, base is empty. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Now a pop-up on the infield. Clement moving under this one. He makes the grab. 2 away now. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Blue Jays bullpen with some action. Jimmy Garcia appears to be getting loose. Green getting cranked up as well. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Rogers Center and getting the start for Baltimore, Zach Eflin. How about a report on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Here's George Springer to start it off. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike. That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Way upstairs, and now it's filled up 3-2. Bo Bichette in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ball popped up. O'Hearn brings it in. And there's 1 down.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Bo Bichette stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
1, no strike.
To the right side. The flip to the pitcher
He's out.
covering. And the home first moving along
Batting
quickly
first,
today.
the left
2 gone.
fielder,
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Anthony Santander at the plate. This guy with light tower power. Comebacker to the mound. Handles, throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and it remains 1-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jimmy Garcia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right.